the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Monarchs ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. And here's the big junior transfer at tight end. He had 7 catches, 3 of them for touchdowns in their win in the last game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hokies will punt this one away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Old Dominion's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They've been running it, but now the pass. On the run, fires downfield. Finds his man. It's Harris. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Play action. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Bought a little time. Lets it go. Complete out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And you see these so much more in college football now. Decisions on 4th down. Listen, when it's 4th and short, and you got a chance to establish yourself, especially physically at the line of scrimmage, field goals are great, but touchdowns win games. And so this first drive, man, assert yourself, be physical, get this 4th down.
And he did not make it. The defense
defense coming up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Pulls it in. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Finding some room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Card in the backfield. It's Overton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Bring in the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Monarchs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Potter. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes. But, man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the 1st down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Potter. Got it in the middle, it's Agnew. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough.
Snags it, and he's open. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The run inside. It's Roach. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes he's 3 to 4.
Unleashes one deep. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. The snap sets up the throw. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, ODU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Denmark. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the ground, it's Overton. He's on his way. He's got to make it to the end zone. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the Tulane Green Wave.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Direct snap. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Flips it out to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a ruck. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Keep it on the ground. Across the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
The Hokies come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. With the catch, it's Harris. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Roach. Inside the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the ground, he's got it again. Picks up the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. In the red area, it's Roach. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Monarchs are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll move the tight end. Try to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for space. It's Overton. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Nice catch by the big target.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're...
Might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrating. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goodwin. He's loose at the 15. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Fights off a defender. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Monarchs. Great job by the back on the option.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man, makes the grab. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a